Hello, everyone. I'm Kirk Stephen, and welcome to The Long Dark. Today's episode, we are back to DeadWorld, and this is DeadWorld Part 6. And we are currently in the very well accommodated Prepper's Cache. Obviously, we must have some issues. That was very painful for Astrid to step off that snowbank. So, it's the middle of the day, and we need to make a decision about what we are going to be doing very soon here. We do have one. Thank you. I'm glad you're going to make it. We have one deer hide curing, one deer hide down. We luckily have one wolf pelt hanging on the wall. This is a moment where we have to decide what are we doing next. So I'm going to take a quick peek here. And I kind of want to go light and lean so that we can, we're going to head towards Ash Canyon. The more I think about it, the more I am convinced that we aren't going to be able to make the summit without a bedroll. It's just not going to happen. There's too many rope climbs is really what it comes down to. It's going to be too much to have to try. Oh, glad to look at that. There's another hide here. It's going to be too much to try to climb the ropes and not have the ability to sleep. It's just going to be too much. We're just not going to have the stamina for that. The way this code works is that everything is amped up, so you waste more energy, you waste more calories, everything deteriorates faster. It's just everything is very amped up. So the idea of getting up to the summit without sleeping is just probably not going to work. So we're going to leave these hides back here to cure along with everything else we've got here. Don't really need the birch that's laying in here at all. We're going to take what we absolutely need, and that's it. And our main goal is to get over there to Ash Canyon. We want to harvest cattails. That's going to be our big one. So we're going to leave behind some of this food here. We're going to take mostly water with us. We're going to hope to find some clothing. That would be awesome. We could still upgrade that department a little bit. But the big thing will be the cattails. We've got a few, but we're going to need as many as we can get. And then we will make our decisions based on what we find there. There are far more places to sleep in Ash Canyon than on the way to the summit. And we'll pick and choose our problems out from there. Let's see here. Let us... Well, at the moment, let's go ahead and eat the crackers. Drink the water, not drink it all. Alright, I'm going to see if we left any... Did we leave any meat out here? No, we just have a fire going. We aren't super cold, but we are super tired. We're not going to get very far. So what do we need to take care of? I'm going to say maybe we sit here and make some water. We got plenty of matches. Matches is not our problem. Yeah, let's use the torch. Maybe that'll work. Now that you've finished the How to Light a Fire coloring book, let's see if you can get this done. You've been doing a lot better since then. And let's stick the fur on there. And do we have any? I'm going to go ahead and cook up teas. We'll cook water. Noisy crows. And I think when we head to Ash Canyon, we're going to take the... there's two different ways we can go. We can go back over the wood bridge and around towards where the bear cave is and down and into Ash Canyon. Or we can go towards the three-way cave and around through the ravine, or through Echo Ravine, excuse me, and into Ash Canyon. And I'm thinking that as far as a protective deal goes, three-way cave, the cave that goes to the engine, there's another cave that's just outside that engine area, are three places we can hide if the weather turns bad quickly. If we go over the bridge here, there is a cave way further up that you can hit, but it's going to take a minute to get to it. And there's also the bear cave. There's another cave up further, but there seems to be more protection, places to hide from the weather. So I think we're going to go around that way. It's probably about the same walk one way or the other. I don't see any advantage, disadvantage to either direction. But I don't think going to the summit's going to do us any good right now without a bedroll. We've got to go check out Ash Canyon, see if we can find a bedroll. If we come through the cave that leads into Deer Clearing and we don't have a bedroll, then we will retreat back to here, or we will work our way to Trappers and make our decisions from there. This from here, though, if we come here, we can reload back up with what we have, and we can actually take that cave that goes to the engine, and we could head to Blackrock and see what Blackrock has to offer. But without a bedroll, I just think the summit is completely out of the question at this point. The more I've been thinking about it, the more against it I am. We'd end up using every bit of coffee we had. We'd end up trying to use a stem, and that's just, I think that's wasteful. I think we just need to be patient. If we get all the cattails in Ash Canyon and we're able to find a bedroll in Blackrock and can come back, or if we find a bedroll in Ash Canyon, we're going to be in a much better position. So, and this is all about trying to live as long as we possibly can with limited resources and the clock ticking against us. Thought we read that. That was the one that she did all the coloring in. That was how. I was like, I think we read that book. Now we do have more coffee. And that's the last of what we can do with the teas until this is done. So we'll make water. Go ahead and make water. We're gonna need some. There's a few down in the cache, but I'd rather just leave those here. I'd rather leave those behind in case we are like in desperation mode and we're coming back on our last limbs of food and water, and we've got stuff behind here. I'm hoping it doesn't turn into that, but better to plan for later. Drink the rest of the water you have, which is nothing. And how about just go ahead and open these up. Minutes, 2 minutes. Now something that's been commented on, and I'm gonna have to say that I'm gonna have to agree with the comments of why am I not just eating the food? Why am I carrying the calories? And it's exactly because I'm thinking like a long dark player. You're thinking that the best time to eat your meals is right before bed, and that you're going to recover health. And that's the hardest part about playing DeadWorld, is that you're not going to recover health when you go to sleep. You might as well not carry your calories. And the thing that kind of sold it for me was watching DH Dunn play an Unburdened series where he asks himself the question, can I play Loper for 10 days in this condition or in this scenario? And the one that I'm watching currently is one where he is unburdened, which means he cannot be overweight. And he made the comment in there about, why am I carrying calories when I should be eating and carrying the calories inside me? It doesn't go against me. And, you know, you guys have commented on that. And you're right. I should be just eating everything, because if I run out of food, I'm going to be in the red. There's no sense in saving some for later. It's not going to change the outcome. So I'm going to try and change that thought process in that I'll carry some food if we're full, but for the most part, we're not going to waste our weight on our carry capacity, I guess you should say, on carrying food. All right, let's pick you up. Can we do another half liter? Do we have enough? No. I'll tell you what, I'll give you my last stick, and maybe we'll tear up a torch here. How about a 24 and a 25 torch? It's the same thing Humble Tracker's been commenting on since he's been watching the series. He's like, dude, slow down. You got to pay attention, and you know your health is the most important thing. Cold is the thing that's killing you. You know, pay attention to your surroundings, and you got to change your mindset. I screwed up my run when I started in Bleak Inlet because I was worried about wolves that weren't there. You know, you play this game and you play different runs. Like I'm currently running another one called Heliophobia. That's a normal run, except I can't go out in the daylight. It's a different thought process. So I'm subject to the same human fallacies that everybody else. You forget what you're doing. You're playing this game. You've laid down these parameters, but yet you forget certain nuances that like it's not important to pick up feathers. It's not important to worry about this, that, or the other thing. You sometimes do these things instinctively because it's the way you've been playing the game. And you know what? Let's leave that there. I think we have a couple more cans here that we could probably drop. We do. So my idea is to kind of get to this point of keep the weight low. Carry what we need to carry. So we're almost exhausted. But yet we are still underweight. And that's kind of where we need to be. And that's where I think I agree with everybody in the sense that we shouldn't be carrying calories. We should be wearing calories inside of us. So I'm going to do my best to follow everybody's advice. Change my paradigm. All right, not quite late enough to... Now, these are all empty, right? Okay. Lamp oil. How is our lamp? While we're discussing that. Oh, you know what? I think the lamp is in here, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have the lamp with me. Where did I leave the lamp? Did I leave it out here? I don't remember. There's all kinds of lamp oil, but no lamp. Did I not have a lamp? I guess I didn't have a lamp. That's the other thing you forget. You forget what you had and didn't have. And I didn't watch enough of the last video to know whether or not I had a lamp. I thought I had a lamp. Well, I definitely don't have one now. Maybe I need to light a torch and find out where my lamp went to. There's another cooking pot, which I don't know that I'm going to take with me. Alright, I'm going to be a foolish person. And I'm going to waste a match to see what I've done. If I had one, I left socks on the floor. I'm going to leave that food here. There's feathers. I guess I didn't have a lamp. I guess we were using torches. I thought we were using a lamp somewhere. I'll take you. No. I think that's what we were making the torch for. The heavy torch was because I didn't have a lamp. Now that I think about this a little better. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't take one of these. In case I need to make some more torches. In fact, I don't think I can even make a torch. Can we make a torch? I don't have any cloth and I only have one stick. Well, I can make some cloth. I have socks on the floor. Maybe I can go find 2 sticks. No, you can't repair those socks. But they might come in handy for something else. Alright. Let's pop our head outside and see if we can't find a couple sticks without freezing to death. Then again, maybe not. We've got... Yeah, well... We didn't take that Canada money out of the cash register, so second aid is all you can afford. Well, we'll take the items with us that we can make a torch with. Now, let's take one last peek over here. Let's sneak over here and see. Maybe some sticks blew up here. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't want to climb down the hill and then have to hobble my way back up here. The hobbling is bad enough. All right. Yeah, back in your hole. Go easy. Go easy. All right, we don't need painkillers. You'll get over this. All right, yeah, so we'll take, let's see, that one was like 0.16. That's a half a liter. Maybe we should take that one instead. You know what? Let's take the half liter one. And let's put that one back. Foolish question. No, we still need tinder. Okay. I knew we had leveled, but I didn't know if it was 2 to 3 or 1 to 2, and it was 1 to 2 because it seemed like that very first point she could not light a fire to save her life. Okay. Well, I'm going to pass time for an hour or two, you know.
So tired.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to sleep for an hour, pass time for an hour. That would be so creepy. Yeah. Save the teas for warming up. Alright. Let's sleep for 6 hours, see where we're at. Can't leave first thing in the morning, it'll be too cold, but we definitely need to get a move on. If we have enough weight carry, we'll take some of that firewood with us. Maybe 1 or 2 pieces. Definitely pick up as many sticks as we can. Go for 3 more. And remember, we get no sleep bonus with this, so there's no healing with going to bed like on Interloper. So the reason I'm doing this in short bursts is because I don't want to become any more dehydrated than I need to be. We probably should have drank something. I think we're good on calories. And we'll eat up before we leave. Sleep. 3 more hours? Don't think we're going to get 3, but... Okay. Kind of sort of morning. Alright. Let's take these and eat those. And I do believe we have a box of crackers. I have this delusion that I'm going to make pancakes, and I don't have a skillet. So we're going to drop all that, and we're going to drop the oil, because we don't need to take that weight with us. I want to leave the water here. I'm going to take one of the sodas. That's our other thing of maple syrup. Maybe by the time we get back, we'll have a skillet, and we can come back and have a pancake party. That'll be fun. Gonna leave the other pot here. I've got cans lying around here. We'll grab one of the cans. And I think we will... I think we've got enough weight we can take. We're going to take the beans with us, and we'll cook those and eat those. We got antibiotics, so we're good there. And...
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
yeah, it will. All right. I wonder if I should take 2 of those. How are we doing on weight? We're still doing pretty good. I'll take 1 can. We still got 8 coal. That's fine. Maglins, perfect. We got plenty of tinder. We're not carrying any extra clothing. We're really not carrying any extra food. We could use some more water, but my plan at this point is when we get to Ash Canyon, I want to head over to that little broken down fishing deal. I want to build a fire in there, someplace to go get warm. We'll put down water. That's why I'm picking these 2 pieces of wood. We'll use a coal if we have to. I want to build a fire to stay warm. And then we'll venture out, go grab cattails. As we start to get cold, we go back to the field, warm up. That's the great plan. But as I've been told in my job, sometimes you get to plan your day, and sometimes the day plans you. Okay. Right now, let's plan the day. We've got all day. We can stop at 3-Way Cave. We can warm up for a minute, even if we have to pass time. We're going to try to keep from running because we don't want to burn calories. If we have to make a fire, we'll make water. And this is what I was concerned about going the other way, was that you were going to have moments where you got cold. And even right now, we're cold. But we've got a little bit of firewood here. And I think what I might do is go ahead and make a fire right here. Yeah, go ahead. Do that. Oh. Thought I'd changed it to the torch.
Come on, little fire.
And I didn't. So don't screw this up, please. The power of coloring compels
Perfect.
you. Okay. Let's use this cedar. It gives us an hour. And I'm just going to put both these cans down. And we will take that cedar as replacement. And we're seeing how we're doing this. Let's do this properly. We'll take a couple teas with us as well. not warming up very quickly, but stopping the cold part. Two liters of water, and we're going to take a big drink here. So, how much do we have left? Yeah. Okay. Let's get this stuff done. And then we will go. We're warming up even more. And the day is moving on too, so that's helping us. I think I've got another stick in here. We're going to buy us just enough time to get this done. Pick that up. I don't think we need to pick them both up. That's right. Okay. Yeah, we'll drink part of that tea. And let's get moving. So we're a little cold, but at least we're not doing the triple point down one. And now that we've stopped and made the little fire, we were able to make us a little more water, which was helpful. And now we have some warm teas to drink, which we will drink another tea here once we get down close to the engine here. But that first place was our first point of refuge. We could have gone in here and probably been warm. I'm going to keep pressing because we look good. We'll keep moving. All right. Now I understand why Zach does it the way he does. Zach Nafane, our wonderful professor teacher who helps us learn how to play the game. Big fan of his, big supporter. And in his videos, he always drops all of his teas. And the reason behind that is just so he doesn't have to go hunting and searching for them. And I probably should have done the same thing. If I was going to do just the herbal tea, I should have dropped all the herbal teas. And that way I wouldn't have to go searching for them. So as much as I like to watch and learn from him, obviously still have some watching and learning to do. Okay. Well, this was a bust. Done, if you're watching this, the other day when you walked in here and said this was IT support, I damn near spit my coffee out. So it was funny. Noisy crows. Now, sometimes there is an animal carcass in here, and there is one. Do I risk making a fire to cook said carcass? We definitely could use some calories. We've only got beans and... Alright. Let's take a look at him. He's got 0.5, so... We're just going to harvest it and drag it with us. I'm glad I didn't start the fire first. We don't have to worry about being smelly, so... One of the small advantages to this. So we'll just take that with us. We're going to start a fire in that little fishing hut anyway, so we'll have some meat to make when we get there. Okay. Tea is cold now. Let it serve its purpose. We're doing really well. The only thing that would really make me happy is if we could get up to the respite and find a set of combat pants or another pair of good socks. That would be awesome. If we could get our temperature to where we are right now and only have one little chevron down, it'd be awesome. The more we can stay out in the world and hunt and search for food and water and all that stuff, the better we survive. But our resources are finite. Eventually we're going to run out of food. My ultimate goal in the DeadWorld series is, one, is just get the proficiency of being able to live on limited resources, and two, the ultimate goal would be is to die from lack of food, the inability to harvest anything else, taking the time to gather every ounce, every calorie. And there's no way to know that 100% because you're going to miss things. You're going to screw it up. You're going to forget something. You're going to forget to open a drawer. All right. It has warmed up enough that we've only got one arrow down. That's great. We should have no problem reaching. I'm hoping I can do a little harvesting on my way there, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on the cold meter because that's the one that does the most damage. That's the one that hurts us the most. But if we can get some of these things harvested over here, I won't have to worry about coming back this far just right away. So is there anything? There is. And we may not get everything. We're just going to try to get what we can because we're already looking pretty cold. And that's the other thing too. We got a ton of teas. We can make some more teas and extend our search pattern out. Just one. So lean.
I can't feel my feet.
You know what? We need to go. Go, 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 gadget. Uh-oh. I got no choice. I gotta run. I was trying to be patient. No, no, no. Light the... Ah! I can't believe I grabbed that note. I'm trying to light a fire. You know what? Save the accelerant. I went the wrong way. Start the fire, Astrid. Start the fire. Don't let the human panicking stop you.
Come on, little fire.
I agree. Come on, little fire. I'm not done yet. Get some coal in there. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. That was like a whisker away. All right. I'm thinking I don't drink the reishi tea just in case I get food poisoning. We've got another box of herbal. There. Okay. Eat these. We're going to open and eat those. That'll give us a warm benefit. I'm going to let those teas just percolate there. We've got a 3-hour fire. And we're going to go work this for all the cattails it's worth. And then we're going to head up there. You can see the little, I guess you'd call it a winch. But there's a house up there called the Respite. And we're going to goat up there. Alright, and now let's do water. Let's drink. Alright. We'll try to kind of circle back to where we were, but we'll try to cover as much as we can. Couple over here. I think the last time that I tried to do this on DeadWorld, I made it to the gold mine, but never really got to harvest a lot of the cattails. So this is the first time to be kind of like purposely hunting the cattails. I'll tell you what, let's try to remember to pick up some sticks while we're out here too. Okay, we already came through here, but we didn't pick everything up by the falls. And so I'm going to work my way back that way and make sure I got everything. And those are flyover crows, so you can see my footprint. So let's make sure we didn't leave anything behind. And we'll work our way back to the fire to warm up. We're actually doing pretty good. Warm up, drink a tea. Maybe add some more sticks to the fire. I don't want to get too worn out, but we can drink a coffee and head up to the respite. There'll be a rope there. We can always put the rope down and then climb down the easy way and climb back up. But we get so tired. And that's just, you know, we just might have to do that. This might be the way we have to play this. You know, we climb down the rope, we get to do a couple hours, then we have to climb back up the rope and take a nap. It's not like we're going to get attacked by a moose or a bear or anything. We just got to stay warm. So if we can keep a good pile of fire materials, we'll be all right. We can just kind of rinse and repeat, as Zach says. Oh, come on. Pick that up. Okay. I think we've done a fair job of that one. I don't see any on those over there. Honey, I'm home. All right, let's head back over here and check on our water, check on our fire. And we may have to consider going up to sleep soon. I know it's still early in the day, but we used a lot of energy for some reason. Oh, we still got an hour. Let's add some more sticks. Well, how much time do we have in this fire? We got 2 hours. We do not need to add sticks. Let's drop some sticks. How's that? That way we've got a chunk of food here. Tell you what, let's do this while we're at this. We're going to need that coffee. And it might as well be hot. Alright. We just covered that area. I'm going to go this way. And kind of collect them in this little region of the ice here. Counting my blessings with the weather. It's not super cold. It's a little foggy, but it's manageable. I mean, I'm trying not to get too far away or too lost or too far out of sight of my search pattern here. Worst case scenario, if I feel like I'm going to get confused and lost, maybe I start a couple of campfires as signal fires, and we'll do a trail of signal fires. How are we doing on that? I got 18 tender and 18 dollars. I'm not going to keep picking up the cattail heads. You know, that might be a really good tactic, like at Coastal. Because I know sometimes you get in on the ice. Now, granted, you know, usually you can't see because of a blizzard, and it won't work for that. But the fog, on the other hand, if you had enough sticks, you could start a little fire. Another good use for the spray paint, too, is to leave yourself little guidelines, so to speak. I mean, that's what they do in real life. They have guide ropes. You lead from building to building in places where the conditions are so bad that you can't see once you're 3 feet away from a building. I'll take that, thank you. Alright. Let's go check on our water. Is there any cattails over here? It'll save us. We will have gotten everything close by if we've gotten these. There's one. One is good. Keep picking up sticks too. These people that lived on this island were hardy people. The amount of effort it would have taken to... First of all, you had to climb up there and get timber up there to build the little rope deal, the little pulley system. And then use that pulley system to bring up more lumber to build a house. And then anytime you ever needed anything, you didn't get in your car for sure. Coal, tinder. Oh, cool. We're warm. We're warm right there. Our water is done. Let's put on another liter of water. And I think we're going to need to head up soon because it is starting to get to where the sun's going to go down and it's going to start getting colder. I think we've done a fairly decent job of getting at least the stuff around here done. Let's drop 5 more of those. And tell you what, let's drop like 10 of these. So lighten our load a little bit. And then we'll have fire starting material down here. All we need is the fire. Got an hour and 38. It's kind of eerie. How spooky it would have been to have been here with the fire and everything. Alright, let's take a little quick walk. Then we'll get this goated. How are we doing on weight? Just barely there. Coffee will help. Don't run. Don't run. Okay. So not anything really right here. There might be some more further down. I just was kind of scoping how much more. Now I know if you follow the basically the frozen waterway there. I don't know if you want to call it a river, a creek, a low-lying lake, a marsh. 10,000 words for it. That'll head up towards Angler's Den. You'll have a little waterfall and stuff. You keep going that way. There will be more cattails that way. And we will eventually get to those cattails. But I think we're going to be done here before it gets much more foggy. We're going to spend the night up there. But we need to get this water done first. So how much time we got in the fire? We never did make that meat either. So pick. No, wait. Cook. Cook the venison. You need a meal. All right. I don't think we're going to need these teas. I did a lot better in the keeping warm department than I thought. But we might need more than one coffee. So. I have a weird idea. I'm going to drop 2 matches. Oops. No, 2 matches, not all matches. Imagine climbing all the way up there to find out you dropped them all. That would just be horrible. Alright. Drop 2 matches. Alright. Oh, there we go. You should be able to see them there. Worst case scenario. If we forget them up there or whatever. Okay, see now the weather's starting to change, so we definitely need to get this going. Eat. Okay. Cooking level 3, guys. You're always harping on me about getting to cooking level 5. I'm surprised we're at cooking level 3. Drink that one. I think 5 is going to be tough to get to, but we might get there. It might surprise me. Alright. Drink some water. That'll lighten your load. Okay. Done. I know you've been practicing in this, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a pointer here. This is the one I picked up from both Bashrobe and or Archimedes. I can't remember which one I was watching, but Wanzen only does the same thing. So this is how you can find where you need to go. Now you're going to follow along the wall here. So if you're going to goat this, use this as your start point, and you're essentially going to follow the wall until you reach a spot where the snow goes up into like an upside down V or a point. So you're just going to follow this wall to be interrupted by me picking up rose hips. And I know it can get a little same there. Now there's the rope that leads up to the next level. That's the point you're going to look for in order to get up to the respite. But you kind of got to start a little further away, and it's going to seem very odd and you're going to break your glass ankles and your glass wrists and everything else. But this is the point you're looking for. So if you find the rope, keep walking, and you'll notice you and B both love the tree thing. This is the spot you're looking for. Right here, where this snowbank kind of goes up. This would be a thing that you would goat down very easily. And for anybody else who's watching and doesn't realize you can do this, both Archimedes and Bashrobe have some beautiful videos on this. I kind of watch this from watching Wands and Only streams, and he gave them credit for this. Okay, so you can't go any further. So now you're gonna goat over, and so you're gonna go up and to the right, and you're just gonna hug the mountain. There's one wrist, and try not to be impatient. You may fall down just a little bit, but just keep pushing up and pushing to the right. Your marker is going to be the rope. You will see the rope when you're ready to get off. There's another. Just keep going. You may have 15 sprains on this. Just keep going. Don't get impatient. Don't get in a hurry. Like, okay, we fell a little bit. Don't sweat that. Just keep going. I know the biggest problem we always get is we get in a hurry. And this one, you just got to be patient. And just keep going. And keep looking for that rope. There it is. You can see it, but we're not there yet. It's not in our full view. Oh, there's third sprain. Keep going. You're going to go through this little nook here. It's going to look really weird. But this ain't it. We're not there yet. Keep going. Keep going. Through here. And then now we drop down. And we should. Come on. As you can see, there's the rope. And that's the point where we want to start working our way up. And here we are. Battered and broken, but not dead. And now we can hobble our way to the respite. That works every time, anytime I've ever done it. And I've watched several people do it. That's the point where you look for. You go from the fishing hut to that reverse V snow shape right there where the down tree is. That's how you find it. And it'll work like a charm. Just be patient with it. And you will get there. Okay. I think what we're going to do, while it's still light, I don't know if we're going to be able to see in here. Maybe. Oh. Hut. I didn't know you were into football, Astrid. That would be American football. They say that a lot. Okay, so look at this. We got what looks like a hockey jersey. No, a sweater. And combat pants. Fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. All right.
I think I can use this.
We're going to take this rope, and we're going to go attach it to the rope climb before we run out of energy in daylight. Ow. Ow. I know I shouldn't be so mean. I made you climb up the side of a mountain. All right, grab these. Let's see if we can do this without getting frozen. Okay, so now, if we want to now, we can climb back down, make a fire there in the fishing hut, and climb back up, or we can goat back up. The goat works really well. It's easy to find. And it works. Okay. And we're going to create this as our save point. So when we come back next week, we've got some combat pants to put on. We've got a sweater to try on. And we will search the rest of the house. We will sort out our inventory and see where we're at, and then we'll go from there. I don't know if that we're going to climb up the rope and go towards Foreman's Retreat, the the back way that way, or if we're going to go to anglers. We might flip that around. I don't know. But we're going to get to anglers. We're going to get to everything. We're going to try to loot this place clean as best we can and hope we find a bedroll. So with that, I thank you very much for watching. I would appreciate if you could do the YouTube things and do the likes, the comments, and please subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Until the next episode, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Will, this is Tommy. The crew and I are positioned here in the cabin. Body cam signal and video look good. I believe we're ready to go.
Tommy, I thought we were using a robotic fake bear.
Will, Bob from the catering truck thinks this will be more realistic. I trust him with my coffee. I trust him on this. Start recording. Action.